Welcome trainers, Watts here, and today is the day right before the Georgia Regionals. It is tomorrow, and if you guys are going, make sure to say hi, and that's it for that. But in this video, we are going to be doing a tier list overview. I thought it would be fun to look at my old tier list that I made right at the start of the format when we saw everything, we knew all the information, and right before any major tournament happened. That was when I made this tier list, and I was going to make a video on it, but I was lazy, so I never did. But yeah, I thought it'd be fun to look back on it, see where I messed up, and see where I maybe got things right. So let's see, the way I ranked this was S+ would be a staple on every single team ever, something like Mega Kangaskhan. And then S would be meta defining, where it's not necessarily you have to run it, but it's really what the meta revolves around. So I guess right now that would kind of be Tapu Koko. And then A is just commonly seen, B is very viable, C is viable, D is worth mentioning, and F is not worth mentioning at all. So for this ranking, I just didn't even put F on it. There's just it's no reason. So I went just S to D, as I didn't think there were any S pluses, which I still agree there aren't. There's even Celesteela, which everybody thought might be on every single team, wasn't. So yeah. But yeah, so in my S tier, I had Talonflame, Celesteela, Arcanine, Oranguru, and Gyarados. So right off the bat, we see Talonflame, Oranguru, and Gyarados are not S tier. Arcanine you might be able to argue is S tier because it is on a lot of teams, but I still wouldn't rank it S, I would rank it A. Celesteela, at the beginning of the format, I would say it was S, but right now I'd probably put it A. And yeah, so overall this entire S tier was pretty off. I'm not sure why I put Gyarados so high. I think people were really excited about it because it paired really well with the Alolan Marowak, but yeah, and Talonflame, I really thought that the nerf wasn't as severe as people thought, and I still think Talonflame is better than people think, but it's definitely not S, so that was definitely just wrong. And yeah, so this, and Oranguru obviously saw very little play, which was very surprising to me, as I felt like it was a really good Trick Room setter, but turns out Porygon 2 in this meta is better. Yeah, so that S tier was just so wrong. For A tier, I put Kartana, which I would agree with, maybe you can argue S, but A is just safer. And then Alolan Ninetale is definitely not in A. Tapu Lele, yeah. Tapu Koko in S, so that was wrong. Garchomp, yes. Salamence, yes. Torkoal, no. Torkoal is way worse than I apparently thought he was. Alolan Marowak, yes. And then Incineroar hidden ability, which I would agree with if he was in the format. He might actually be S if once he gets his hidden ability. B tier, Pheromosa, I would agree with that. It's decently played. So yeah, I think I actually wow, I didn't expect myself to rate Pheromosa so highly, but I think that's actually right where it's at. Tapu Bulu, so yeah, I'd agree with that. At the start of the format, people were saying SA, that level, and maybe one of the best Tapus, but nah, it definitely lost favor to the other ones. So yeah, I would maybe even argue C, but yeah, B is a fine place to put that. Alolan Raichu probably would be in C. Mudsdale, Mudsdale's pretty decent. It sees a decent amount of play. It's seen a little bit more play recently, but I would probably put that in C. So Salazzle, I thought it got Fake Out, so I don't know where I would put it. Obviously I put it in D right now, but once it gets Fake Out, it'd probably be C or B, so that could be right. Porygon Z and Porygon 2. So Porygon 2 was obviously S, but I am happy that I put it this highly. Porygon Z is definitely a B tier Pokemon, so that was right. Slowbro, which Slowbro hasn't seen any play at all, but when I got Oblivious, I thought it would be pretty good. Krookodile, I'd agree with that. Giglith, I'd agree with that. Pelipper, I'd agree with that. Drampa, probably C. And Alolan Persian. Wow, I actually put Alolan Persian pretty high up here. I'm surprised it doesn't see more play, but it's definitely not B tier. C, Xurkitree, I'd agree with that. Nihilego, I'd agree with that. Aerodactyl, probably D. Wishy-Washy, definitely D, low D, borderline F. I really love Wishy-Washy, so it hurts me to say that, but yeah, it's just not as good. And with Tapu Koko running around, it's just, it can't really make a splash. literally. But then I have Tapu Fini, so that was obviously wrong. This is obviously like, and it's a Pokemon that I even ran since the start of the format. I was running it because I thought it paired really well with Kartana, so I wasn't really running it because I thought it was insane or anything. I was just running it because it paired well with my team. So I've been running it since the start of the format, but I never ran like Calm Mind or Choice Specs, which like giving it the offensive pressure while it is so bulky is really what makes that Pokemon an S tier Pokemon, and that's not what I was doing with it. So I was like using it like supporty, heal pulls, like kind of like Cresselia, which is the wrong way to do it. But yeah, Tapu Fini is definitely an S tier Pokemon right now, so that was definitely off. Next, Clefable and Clefairy. I thought they would have Icy Wind, so that's why I put them here, and they'll probably be B tier once they get those. But yeah, I would rank Clefairy in C right now, but Clefable probably not. Hariyama, I would agree with that. Gastrodon, I'd agree with that. I think Gastrodon, until he gets Earth Power, is a C tier Pokemon. It's just like having Storm Drain and being a ground type is very nice to teams right now. So it's not really that Gastrodon is super good. It's more so that he just works with teams and helps teams like work better. But he's obviously not bad. So yeah, I would say C is correct. Mimikyu, I'd agree with that. Snorlax, probably D. I don't know. Togedemaru, probably D. I love Togedemaru, but yeah. Politoed, I'd agree with that. Melodic, I'd agree with that. Scissor, definitely not. I thought Scissor had Bug Buzz, but it didn't. Smeargle, definitely not. That's probably D. Compe, which I thought was better than people were giving it credit, but probably a D tier Pokemon. And then for D, so in D tier, this was like Pokemon that were worth mentioning, yeah, there were stuff that were worth mentioning, but you know, probably weren't going to be insane, but you'd see them every now and then. That's going to be Buzzwole, I'd agree. Vikavolt was probably C right now. Alolan Muk, I actually put in D, so that was obviously wrong. It'd be like B, maybe A. Crobat, which I thought Crobat got like Super Fang and Tailwind, or not Tailwind, some other good supporting move, but no, it doesn't get Super Fang. Crobat's really bad right now. I think, I don't know what the other move is, but I know it doesn't get two different moves that it like needs to be a good support Pokemon, and yeah, but once it gets those, it can actually be seriously good. Aerodactyl, oh wait, I put Aerodactyl twice. I probably was trying to move Aerodactyl to D and then forgot to remove it from C, so yeah, like I said, I agree with that. Weavile, I agree with that. It doesn't see much play, but D I think is fair. Alolan Sandslash, I'd agree. Incineroar without Intimidate, yeah, I'd agree with that. It sees play, but not enough to be like considered C. It just helps teams work well. It doesn't. It itself isn't like super good. And then Lilligant, I'd agree with that. Metagross, maybe C. Yeah, I'd put Metagross at C definitely, at least. Parasect, I'd agree with that. Primarina, I'd agree. Stoutland, I'd agree. Gramble, I'd agree. Golem, I'd agree. Lapras, it doesn't get Icy Wind, so maybe not. But once it does, definitely. Or probably C once it gets that. Machamp. I haven't seen like any Machamp, but I mean I still think I'd agree. Like Machamp's always decent. Sarina, no. Klefki, no. I haven't seen a single Klefki. Lucario, probably not. I've seen like a couple, but they don't do anything. Gengar, I'd agree. Shiinotic, no. Silvally, no. Type Null, it's okay, probably not. Vikavolt again, yeah, like I said, C, or maybe B, and then Dhelmise, I'd agree, it's okay. Executor Alolan form, I wouldn't even put it in D. Kommo-o, I'd agree, it's been picking up a little bit of steam. Sableye, I'd agree. Whimsicott, I'd agree. And Murkrow, I'd agree. So, overall, I think I was pretty decent with it. There were some things that I got, like, decently right, but a lot of stuff I messed up on, which obviously early tier lists, like, nobody's going to be, like, a savant and just get everything. But yeah, like, putting Garchomp in A, that was definitely correct. Salamence, like, you can maybe argue B, but, like, that's good too. Just recognizing that even in the Tapu format, like, those Pokemon are still good, and the fact that Garchomp is the only really good ground type that, you know, can threaten Alolan Muck and other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of ground weaknesses in the format, so that's one of the reasons why Garchomp's so good. and why Crocodile is so playable and it's usually not because it has so many weaknesses. But yeah, overall, I think I did decently. There's obviously a ton of mistakes, and let me know in the comments below if you think there was any Pokemon in here that I just didn't include. Oh, definitely like Mandibuzz. Here, we can... Yeah, definitely Mandibuzz I should have included. Yeah, I definitely should have put Mandibuzz, like, it's a C tier Pokemon. Or maybe B, actually. I'm not sure how many people are playing it, but yeah. I probably put, like, Charjabug and Vanilluxe in D. I put Braviary in D for sure. So that was something I missed. Alakazam, maybe. Honchkrow, no. Oh, Miss Magius I didn't put on here, and that's definitely D. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you thought of my horrible, like, predictions about the format. But, yeah, and let me know in the comments below if you think, what you, like, agree with as my, like, post-look tier list, I guess, since I, like, have been saying this. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and definitely in the comments, let me know if you thought there was a Pokemon that I just didn't include that I should have. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Peace out. See you in the next one.